Hi guys, Derek here with the Closet Doctor. We've had a couple of down days, and so instead of giving people time off, we've been working on improvements. Let me show you what we've got going on at the Closet Doctor today. Okay, Daniel is back, and he has been, when he got back, he came in and he said, hey, this edge banding frustrates me. And we had a couple of different things with edge banding. We've tried Kanban cards. One of the issues with the Kanban card and the holder is it would hang down here. And so it'd hang down and it would block access to the other one. So the first thing we did, we didn't have enough space. We had a whole bunch of stuff stacked on top here. Our goal was to get rid of that. So we built another cabinet, and we've got some edge banding that's slightly wider. So this cabinet here we built specifically for our super matte and high gloss edge banding that comes from Miralux. And we organized this just like our color samples in our showroom. Don't have all of the colors, so we haven't used all of those yet, but we've got that dialed in. And then our regular edge banding we came through, and is what Daniel did is he put labels on everything, and he also put a sample piece of edge banding on there. And the other one that we're working on, we have multiple colors of gray, so we can basically have a light, dark, and a medium gray. And the problem is some of these have multiple names, like Fashion Gray is Folkstone, and there's Fog and the whole thing. So we made a chart, and we're actually going to go in here and we'll have all of the names that pertain to that gray, so we don't have to go bug somebody and say, hey, what is it here? So that's our improvement. Danny's done a really good job on that. It looks great. Top is clean. We're on rollers. We actually moved it over about 6 inches to give ourselves a little bit more room here. Moved it down a little bit. Before, this glue bucket was out on the floor, and today's improvement, we're going to find a place for the toolbox for the edge banding, so everything that we need for here will be in this area. Keep it nice and clean. Nice work, Daniel. Looks really good. Craig had a good improvement. Every time we walk up to open a roll-up door with a chain, nobody can ever remember whether you pull the outside chain or the inside chain. So his first attempt was to color code it, and it didn't work out like he thought it was going to be. So the simple solution is right here. We just put a label on it. Chain closest to the wall opens the door, and that way you walk up, you don't have to. You can take a quick look at it and know which one to pull. This is our optimizer drawer station, and we had a small backboard on it. We had a really small backboard on it, and then we had a little bit bigger backboard on it. And then, so now we put a bigger one. We had some extra high gloss materials that was damaged, and so we used that to make it look good. One of the things we noticed the other day, new things, these bins from Uline, they have a little rail in the back of it. And we use this little closet rail, and so we can actually hang bins on it. So we put a rail on there, and we've got our items for our letter files hang on that. They're up out of the way and nice and organized. And then we put our SOP is there. It's on this this rail here. These are great. I'll put a link in the description for this. If you've got stuff, SOPs and things like that, you want to hang them up, easy to get to. These are from my days working in a restaurant, putting your order tags up, so it works out great. And then we put Windex at every workstation and a label on it where it goes. So we've got this dialed in pretty good now. This is a good workstation. We're able to build our drawers nice and fast with it. Here in the showroom, we added additional, we use these closet rails to hang our color samples on. So they're on a hook, we can lift them off. They're on the same hooks that we use for our closet systems, and they hang on there. Every time we run a color, we go ahead and we run a piece of when we have a scrap, we have a file saved. This is one of the things that we put on the automatic button, that we can just run this. Part of the file name tells us the size of the piece that we need. We need a 16-inch by 40-inch wide piece of material, and we can run that every time we run a new color. So we're adding that in. We don't have enough room, so we added it over in here in the hallway, and we even added one across the top over here, so as we get more color samples, we'll have that. Matt did a great job. And then we labeled everything with the drawer style and the colors on them. And Michael did a really good job. And also we finished up our island over here. We're finishing up our island. This has got our optimizer drawers in it. So we've got slab drawer fronts on one side. And then on the other side, we've got our other style of drawer front. We've got our Shaker 45 and our Rogue Square drawer, and added some accessories in. The cool thing about this island is I wanted to be able to, if I had a meeting here or something like that, I want to be able to put 20 people in here and put out chairs. So we put this whole island is on wheels and move, so we can move it around in the showroom. We can take it out, put it over there for an event, and move it back. Matt also worked on our sample boards. We've got for our garages, these are our 3 standard garage colors. So you can see them, you know, white with silver, white with black, and see all of the different options that we have for that, along with all of our high gloss and matte colors right here. We're gonna fix this up today and get that hung on the wall as well.